Most people chase money without building the capacity to keep it. Because wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about the skills, systems, and thinking behind it. This is wealth capacity, where we build sustainable wealth systems. And today we'll be talking about the capacity crisis, how wealth exposes who you really are. Now let's get into it.
Money doesn't change people, it reveals them. This is the simple, scary truth that we often ignore. We like to believe that a sudden influx of cash would solve our problems and make us a better version of ourselves. We imagine a life of ease. We imagine a life of generosity. We imagine a life of happiness. But money is not a magic wand. It does not create new character traits or install good habits. Instead, it acts like a powerful magnifying glass. It takes the person you already are, with all your strengths and all your flaws, and makes everything bigger, louder, and more obvious to the world. Think of it this way: if you are a disciplined person, money will give you more resources to be disciplined with. You will plan, save, and invest with a larger sum. If you are a generous person, money will give you a greater capacity to give. You will support causes and help people on a scale you could not before. But the opposite is also true. If you are impulsive, money will give you endless opportunities for recklessness. If you are anxious and insecure, a large bank account can amplify those fears, creating new worries about losing it all or being taken advantage of. The money itself is neutral. It is just a tool. A hammer can be used to build a house or to tear one down. The outcome depends entirely on the person holding it. This is why the stories of sudden wealth so often end in disaster. The money did not corrupt the person. It simply exposed the cracks that were already there. It revealed the habits, the fears, and the desires that were quietly shaping their life long before the windfall ever arrived. Before you can manage money, you must first understand yourself. This is not a message meant to scare you away from wealth. It is a message meant to prepare you for it. Most people spend their lives chasing money without ever stopping to ask what they would do if they caught it. They focus on the how to get it, but neglect the how to keep it and how to live with it. Building a strong foundation of personal habits and self-awareness is the most important financial work you can do. Because when the money comes, whether it is a little or a lot, it will put that foundation to the test. It will reveal exactly what you have built. The stories are so common they have become a cliché. A person working a modest job buys a lottery ticket on a whim. The next day their life is turned upside down. They are a multi-millionaire. At first it is a dream come true. They quit their job. They buy a mansion. They buy a fleet of luxury cars. They shower friends. They shower family. They give expensive gifts. They make loans. For a brief moment every problem seems solved, but the dream quickly sours. Why does this happen so often? Not a curse. Unprepared winners. Given the resources of a CEO with the financial habits of their former life, a $500 impulse becomes massive with 8 figures. Impulse buys can become a sports car or a house you cannot afford to maintain. Mistakes scale with the bank balance. Consider the social pressure. Friends, family, strangers, requests, demands, sob stories. An unprepared person is quickly overwhelmed. They want to be generous. They say yes, again and again. They trust the wrong people, relatives pitching bad business ideas or scams promising huge returns. No plan turns generosity into a liability, bleeding them dry. Same pattern with inheritances, viral fame. Without a system, the cash flood leads to burnout and poor choices. The source of the money changes, but the outcome is often the same. Section 4. The prepared versus the unprepared. A tale of two windfalls. Let's visualize two people, Alex and Ben. Both are 30 years old, work similar jobs, have similar lifestyles. They each receive an unexpected inheritance of $1 million. The amount is identical, the opportunity is identical, but their outcomes will be vastly different, determined not by the money, but by the preparation that happened in the years leading up to this day. Ben, the unprepared one, is ecstatic. He quits his job. Then he buys a flashy sports car, a penthouse, takes lavish vacations, posts everything, and says yes to almost everyone. He feels like a king, but he has no budget, no financial advisor, and no long-term plan. Alex, the prepared one, has a completely different reaction. He does not quit his job immediately. His first call is to a fee-only financial advisor. He puts the majority of the money into a secure account. He continues to live his normal life for the next 6 months, creates a detailed plan. Long-term investments, a sensible house, a strict giving.
The wealth capacity.